heavy.
I know he's heavy.
I'm buying strength.
Then you negotiate with your body to find more strength, but don't you give up on me, Brock. You keep going, you hear me? You keep going, you're doing good. You keep going. Do not quit on me. You keep going.
It hurt.
I know it hurts. You keep going. You keep going. It's all hard from here. 30 more steps. You keep going, Brock. Come on. Keep going.
Burn.
And let it burn.
Arms are burning.
It's all hard. You keep going, Brock. Come on. Come on. Keep going.
Too hard.
It's not too hard. You keep going. Come on, Brock. Give me more. Give me more. Keep going. 20 more steps. 20 more. Keep going, Brock. Give me your best. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Brock Kelly, you don't quit. Keep going. Keep going. Go, Brock Kelly. You don't quit on me. No, you keep going. You keep going. Go, Brock. 10 more steps. 10 more. 10 more. 10 more. Keep going. Don't quit. Give me your heart. You can. You can. 5 more. 5 more. Come on, Brock. Come on. Don't quit. Don't quit. Come on, Brock. 2 more. 1 more.
Let's go to the 50. Let's go to the 50. I don't have any more.
Look up, Brock. You're in the end zone.
I wanted to run out of that tunnel to prove to everyone that I worked.
What?
That I was somebody.
Oh, you are so full of crap. In this lifetime, you don't have to prove nothing to nobody except yourself. And after what you've gone through, if you haven't done that by now, it ain't gonna never happen.
The best way to fight the demons that chase you in the night is to stop and turn around. Turn around. Face them. Man up.
Tired is only in the mind. You tell yourself you're tired, you're gonna be tired. I don't get tired.
You cannot have any part of your mind that thinks, oh, someone will just do this for me. You cannot have that in your mind. You have to do things yourself. You have to create things. You have to make things happen. You have to do it yourself. No one's going to give it to you. No one is going to give it to you. And this doesn't mean you have to take from someone else. You have to build for yourself. Just get up, move towards that challenge, whatever that challenge is. Move towards that challenge and go attack it. And you may be successful and you may not be successful, but you will be better.
Your job's not finished. Job finished?
Let me be very clear. I'll never give up. Never.
I don't sleep in. If I slept in, it's because I worked so hard the day before that I was tired and I couldn't get up at 3 o'clock. But best believe, by 4:15 I was up. I wasn't up late watching no movie. What do you need to motivate you? Are you not enough? Is your potential not enough? Is your greatness not enough? Every single day of my life, I feel like giving 120. Every single day. Somebody said yesterday, E.T., you gave 120. What you gonna do tomorrow? I said, I don't know. Give 140. I don't know, but I don't have days where I don't feel like it. Why? Because I'm counting on me. My wife's counting on me. My son's counting on me. I don't have days to waste.
Most people's number one fear is public humiliation. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not afraid of it.
In the end, I don't care whether you love me or you hate me, just as long as I win. Not anymore.
The humbling reality that I'm not special. And if you want to be good at anything, you have to work really hard. And if you want to be the best in the world at something, you have to work harder than anyone else in the world.
In all of the difficult moments, I always remember myself how lucky I am to be in that position and living off what I love most, which is driving. I love what I do, but I want to be the best.
You've got to get control of this. You actually can control what this does. No one else is in charge. If you want to be successful, you have to get control of this.
Because the gift that has been given to you is the existence, is this lifetime in the first place. We already have been given the greatest gift of everything, existence. Now, don't let anybody interfere trying to take that away from you.
When you're lying there on the ground, feeling the sting of failure, you have a choice to make. You can either stay there, lamenting over what could have been, or you can summon the courage to get back up and try again. It's not easy. Nobody said it would be. But the strength to rise comes from the very depths of those difficult moments. It's forged in the fires of your hardest battles, in the times when you feel like you have nothing left to give.
There is only one way to learn and to know, and that is to confront that fear. You have to step, you have to go. And this simple action, this simple attitude, it answers so many questions.
But when you become the right person and you become a 10, you become a leader. Why? Because 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, they follow you. So listen to me. When we leave, I'm going to walk you through some stuff, but before we leave, I just need you to be the right person.
What if all of us took that attitude after we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through? What if we have that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
You hear what I'm telling you? I want to hang with somebody. I don't care what the circumstance. I don't care what the situation. You put it on your back and you like, let's go. I don't run with people who count on me to put up 50 points. I run with people who put up 50 on their own. I put up 50, they put up, and we murder you.
I will never quit. I will persevere and I will thrive on adversity. My team expects me to be physically harder and mentally stronger than our opponents. I hold myself to that standard. I will be physically harder and mentally stronger than anything that comes against me, my family, my business, my brothers, my sisters, my team. I will be the one that is physically harder and mentally stronger, and I will work to maintain that position. You won't beat me.
I get a lot of questions, people asking me for help. So I asked them, what have you done to help yourself? Most of them say, I've been working hard. I'm all about being your own fucking hero, but I'm not about kissing your ass. In life, a lot of us believe that we're working much harder than we actually are. We think if we got up early for 4 days, we've earned something. You gotta drop your entitled mindset. It's dead weight. We believe you work harder than we actually have. Trust me, most of us haven't. The one thing in life you gotta realize is this. Learn to help yourself. Don't count on other people to help you.
Marcus Aurelius says your only focus should be on getting better at what you're doing. Focus on what you're doing, get better at what you're doing. Everything else is a complete waste of time.
When it comes down to how long can you stay in that pool, when it comes down to how far can you run, right, when it comes down to how much can you push yourself past the part where you want to quit, right, how far can you keep going, there's a purity in that it dissolves social order, all that bullshit, all the what people think about you goes out the window. It's who are you right now? That's right. Who are you right now?
Wow. What I've learned is to always keep going, always. You know, there's been times, particularly early in my career, where it just feels like this is the end. But what I've come to find out is that, you know, no matter what happens, the storm eventually ends. And when the storm does end, you want to make sure that you're ready.
That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that!
What statement are you making? The psychology of savagery. I wasn't the best runner, but what I did was I found the work schedules out of my competition, and I made sure they saw me running day and night. I tried to get in their f***ing heads. I got a video the other day of this UFC fighter, Ferguson. This motherfucker weighs in, and the UFC is f***ing canceled. He wasn't just weighing in. He was getting the head of his opponents. What he did was this. He wanted you to remember his hands and elbows slice you the f*** up. Remember this. Stay hard at all times. Savagery.
You're walking in the room with people who are envious. You're walking in the room with people who are jealous. You're walking in the room with people who can't stand you. You're walking in the room with people who are only with you because of what you could do for them. You're walking in the room with people who are literally your enemies, and you're wondering why you're not blowing up. They don't have the energy. They don't have the love. In order for any man to transit, listen to me, in order for any woman to transition, for any man to transition, the thing that they want must be greater than the thing they currently have. I'm gonna say it again. Humans do not transition to another level when they're comfortable with the level that they're on. You only transition from one level to the next when you're tired of the level you on. I made a decision, enough is enough. And when that thing tells you to quit, you look at it in his eye and say, I ain't going nowhere. I will break you before you break me. You will not defeat me. You will not destroy me. Some of you are so ignorant. You've been through so much hell. You gonna quit now? You got 2 more to go. And when you get to success, it's not about skill. When you get to a certain level of success, it's about stamina. It's about stamina. It's about you won't break me. You can't take me.
You have to become one of these people that can absorb the negativity and then not dwell on it, but then turn and do productive things in terms of taking action to move forward.
I don't care what the circumstance. I don't care what the situation. You put it on your back and you like, let's go. I don't run with people who count on me to put up 50 points. I run with people who put up 50 on their own. I put up 50, they put up, and we murder you.
And if just one of you here begin to envision yourselves as being blessed and highly favored to reach your goals, if just one of you capture the essence of what that means, that you have greatness within you and a responsibility to manifest that greatness, that you can make your parents proud, you can make your school proud, you can touch millions of people's lives, and the world will never be the same again because you came this way.
You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You gotta touch. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You gotta be possessed with the dream. It's showtime. Please stand up.
Life is going to happen. And you're going to set up a plan and you're going to have a vision and you're going to hope that it's going to turn out perfect. But what so often happens in life is that things get burned. And things go the wrong way. And it's in that moment that you're going to have to choose your reaction. You have a choice to make. Do you have the right reaction or do you have the wrong reaction? Some of us were tempted. I'll just lay here and it will pass over me. I'm telling you, you will be in a vicious cycle forever. You have to get up.
Some of you have been knocked out by life and you got up and saw the blood. He hit me. Sometimes in life, you have to hit back. Recycle your pain. Get something from it. You already in pain. Use it. Do something with it. Allow it to take you to the next level. Allow your pain to push you to greatness. What's your why? You need a why. Why do you need a why? Because some days you're going to say, I don't want to get up. But that why is going to say, push yourself. Get up. Your mama needs you. Your daddy needs you. Your children need you. Get up. Your why is going to push you when you can't push yourself. When you want to quit and give up, your why is going to give you that edge you need, that advantage you need, that lift that you need to get to the next level. Your why. You better go inside. You still looking outside for the stuff that's already inside. You still looking for someone to save you when you already your superhero. You looking for some information from somebody when you already got what you need in your head. It's just time for you to get up and be the best version of you. As you're going through your go-through and you ready to quit, you ready to give in because it don't look like you think it should look. You've been doing it for 5 years and it don't look like you think. You put all your money in it. You put all your time in it. People are looking at you crazy. 5 years you've invested. Oh, you have absolutely nothing to do with what happened to you. It's not your fault. You got knocked on the ground. You had absolutely nothing to do with that. And I'm not blaming you for that. But if I come back a week later, you still on the ground, that's your fault. If I come back a year later, you still on the ground, That's your fault. If you get knocked down, there's nothing you can do about it. But getting back up has every single thing to do with you. And you will promise me that from this day forward, you will not be defeated. Why do you keep crying? Why me, God? Why did I get MS? Why did I get cancer? Why did my mama die? Why did I get fired? Do you understand? Listen, you got put through that because what that does, that tension produces greatness. Stop running from it and run to it. Stop telling me what you're going through. The greats, they get to it, they go through it. And the harder it is, the better. Now listen to me. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care what you're going through. If you're not dead, he ain't through with you yet. As long as you waking up, you still in the game. As long as you alive, you can still make it happen. As long as that breath in your nostrils breathe, you still in the game. You still can win. Now get your butt up. I don't need you thinking about it no more. You're doing too much thinking. You analyze it too much. You're talking yourself out of it. I don't know if this is going to work. I tried and it didn't work. I just need you to keep moving. I need you to make up in your mind that the only way you can lose is if you quit. And I just need you to keep going. Get emotional if you must. Cry if you must. Get it out. But get your butt back up after you finish crying and put a time limit on the crying. You say, Coach, I need 30 minutes. Don't take it. But when you come back after that 31 minutes, you better grind. Because if you don't, you'll be stuck at that adversity for the rest of your life. And some of you are not successful because every single time you run up against a trial, every time you run up against a tribulation, you stop and you cut off beast mode. And what I'm here to tell you is, if you tell that thing, I'm here just like you here, and I promise you, I ain't leaving without the degree. I will not leave without that goal. I will not leave without that dream. I will not leave this university until I'm successful. I will not leave this job. I will not leave this client. I will not leave this opportunity. It hasn't been easy. It's a dog fight. The road hadn't been success. Like it's just a paved road and like E.T. go this way. It's been rough. It's been crooked. It's been hard. But I've made up in my mind that I will get a reward for the pain that I go through. I will not stop in the middle of the process. I will not be defeated. I will not be destroyed. I will take everything that happens in my life and I will allow the pain to push me to greatness. You will not break me. You will not stop me. You will not defeat me. The only way I lose is if I quit. It's going to be a dog fight. And so if you're ready to quit, then don't get started. If you're ready to quit, don't get started. If you're looking for this easy path, don't get started. If you think they're not going to close the door on you and say no a million times, don't get started. But every time they close the door, I just get excited. Why? Because I am not a no. I'm one yes away. You can't keep telling me no forever. You can't keep denying me forever. This type of energy, this type of passion, you can't stop it. You can contain it for a while, but you cannot stop. This is life, and you can't defeat me. You don't have enough power.
When you feel like giving up, don't. When you're thinking about giving up, don't. When it look like you ain't gonna make it, keep going. When they tell you you can't, come on, man, who are they? When they tell you you're not gonna make it, don't believe them, man. Don't believe them. You got to be relentless.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Stay in it. Stay focused.
See, a lot of us, because of our limited vision of ourselves, a lot of us who begin to focus on problems and enable them to overwhelm us, we begin to think that we have no options. We begin to believe that there's no way out. Well, guess what? There's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. We have two primary choices in life. We can either accept conditions as they exist, or we can take the responsibility to change them. See, a lot of people want to exempt themselves from taking responsibility. All they want to do is talk about the problem. Every time you see them, they'll tell you their story over and over and over and over again. No. You want to take responsibility for your life. I got me here. I can get me out of this. And I'm getting out. I'm not going to be a volunteer victim. I'm unstoppable.
This will not get me down. You've got to make those kind of declarations to yourself. I have never met anybody who became incredibly successful in any area of their life until they had suffered and sweated and sacrificed and kept their focus and fought through tears and trials and tests. And if you have a dream and you commit to it, it will come to pass.
You must have patience and engage in consistent action. We live in a world, ladies and gentlemen, where people want instant gratification. They want it right now. No, it's simple, but it's not easy. It's a system that if you work the system, it works if you work it. But make no mistake about it, it's hard. And you are the determining factor. The people that make it in this world look around for the circumstances that they want, and if they can't find them, they create them. It's you that you must take personal responsibility to make it happen. It's hard. No, easy is not an option. However, ladies and gentlemen, what you will discover is that it's worth it. Write down 5 reasons of why it is worth it for you to become a diamond, to experience that level of achievement. What is it that will give you the drive? What is it that will ignite the courage in you to get up and come back again and again and again? How is it that you would be able, what reasons that can tap in to that deep down feeling that goes to your gut, that no matter how many times you get knocked down, that you're coming back?
Listen to me, this is how you do it first over 6-7 years ago with no money, no human resources, no building, no funding, no support. The first thing we did was we dreamed, we wrote the dream down, we rehearsed the dream, we looked at the dream, we talked about the dream, we slept with the dream, we woke up to the dream, we wore the dream, and now boom, it's our reality. And for some of you, you stop dreaming. You dream for a week and you stop because things around you don't look good. You dream for a month, and when you get hit in the mouth, you quit and you give up. You dream for a while, and when people tell you crazy, and when people tell you stupid, and when people tell you can never get done, you stop dreaming and you go back to knowledge. And I dare you to use your imagination. I dare you when you're broke to use your imagination. I dare you when you're rich to use your imagination. I dare you under every single circumstance. Keep dreaming.
Chill out. Just chill out. Embrace the process. You say, Dwayne, what process? Life. Life. Embrace the journey and the process of life. You only get stronger hiking by going uphill. Nobody gets stronger hiking by just going downhill.
If you're going to do it, do it. Say what you can do. Do what you say. If you can't do it, don't say you can do it. Don't over leverage yourself. Don't over leverage a decision and then jump in and kind of dip a toe. I think I'll try it out. No, think if you're going to try it out beforehand, but when it's time to go, dive. Finish it. Find out. Come out the other side. Don't leave it and go, ooh, if I just would have. That keeps me up at night. I think it keeps a lot of us up at night. When you half-ass something and you just don't know whether you failed or succeeded, got what you want or didn't get what you want. Finding out and looking in the mirror and going, I didn't half-ass it. I went all the way. I found out, and that ain't for me. Or I found out, and you damn right that is for me. That's a great place to get to. But the limbo of not knowing, if you half-ass something, the limbo of going, I hedged my bet.
What could have happened?
You don't know.
You know what I'm saying? You'll learn from them, but you got to take your lumps. I feel like I learned so much about myself. Like, if you're a real competitor, you can take a loss. But to me, I took those lumps. I said, all right, I learned myself. I got back in the lab in the off season. I said, I promise you this next year I got something for you.
Easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely.
Sacrifice temporary fun for permanent dreams, or sacrifice your permanent dreams for temporary fun. And the reality is a lot of you guys are willing to sacrifice your permanent dreams for some temporary fun. Yeah. And that temporary fun is never.
Just like this right here was not built overnight, bro. It took us years to get where we at, and we still got a long way to go.
And that's all I want people to do is realize that you have to struggle. You have to struggle. The bigger the struggle, the bigger the peace.
What do you think about every kid getting a trophy for something, whether they achieve something or not, especially in sports?
Oh, well, that's how they
pound individual exceptionalism out of the populace, right? You're a bad person if you win now. If you win too much, you're a bad person. It's better if, everyone wins. Participation. They just don't want anybody to wake up and understand that the unfortunate reality of the real world, outside of your little classroom, is that there are winners and there are losers. That's the reality of the world. That's how it works. Everything you've ever wanted in your life, that woman you want, other men want. That car you want, other men want. That house you want, other men want. And the guy who has it won. The guy who didn't lost. And that's how it works. It's a power dynamic. It's constant and endless competition.
You will never in life meet a hater doing better than you.
I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm gonna change the world. I'm gonna do this for this person. I'm gonna buy this for my mom and my children. I'm gonna put them through school. And you got all these great dreams. And then you get up in the morning and life punch you in your face.
Dedicate your time and your focus, like realistically, with a professional, disciplined effort to creativity. You show up every day like a professional, but you show up to be creative. If you just do it on a regular basis, ideas will come to you. So every day, at the same time, you sit down in front of your keyboard and you start working and just put in the work and force yourself to do it. You force it like a muscle, like the same muscle that you develop when you go running every day. And then you get to the point where like 7 days in, you start feeling good running.
I'm like the lion. I'm not the gazelle. I don't need something external to motivate me. I find something within.
When you're exceptional, you have external conflict because everyone sees you as different. Pick one. When your friends start to say, you've changed, remember it's because they don't know how to say, you've grown.
So I was trying to figure out like how to not be so lazy, how to be motivated, how to get done, and how to like find the correct path and think about things correctly. And so I that's what I really got. What it's all about is just getting your shit together and moving. Just go do something. Like what you did by taking a job when you would show up at a gig and you'd be working there Tuesday through Sunday and then take a day job and work 9 to 5. That is more hustle and more hustle mindset than anything you're ever going to get out of an Anthony Robbins book. Like that is like just doing it. Just doing it makes you do more. Like do more hard. It makes you do more hard shit.
Keep up. Let's go. Come on. You supposed to be the man? I know you can be the man for a month. Keep up. We doing this 365. We doing it 365. Keep up. We doing it the next mixtape or next album come out. Come on. Where your albums at? I see people trying to do what CJ doing. I ain't seen nobody's blow up yet. Come on. We got another one coming. Come on. We got that dog.
That you've got to take personal responsibility to know that in order to become successful, you've got to make it your personal business to do it. But the next thing, ladies and gentlemen, I want to share with you that some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life. And here's what I want to say to you. For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream.
You can do it, fam. You. Yes. You can do what I do. You can box. You can rap.
Men should be coarsened by the difficulties of life. And that a woman's beauty and what's attractive in a woman often is her innocence and her purity. You don't want a woman. I would hate to be with a woman who's been through what I've been through. It would scare me. They're like, you're still alive? Yeah. She'd probably be a psychopath. She'd probably be dangerous. You add in the trauma we've been through, plus some female emotionality, plus the ruthlessness of survival many women have. She'd be more dangerous than any man. I wouldn't want to be around her.
I agree.
You know, women are there to be protected. We've always understood that.
And you don't realize, people do not realize how quickly their lives will start to change when they take full responsibility for their reactions. You're no longer dependent on everyone around you acting a certain way to feel good. You become like a master in yourself. That is the secret to long-term change, Jay. It's not looking outside for the answers. It's going, what is going on inside of me?
If you say to a man, do you want to be bigger? They'll all say yes. But do they really wish for it? Oh, you'll take it for free. Well, you'll take anything for free. You'll take a Toyota Corolla for free. You won't buy one. Taking something for free is very different than going out there and earning it and paying for it. They're very different things.
The more discipline you have in your life, the more freedom you will end up with. So if you lack the discipline to exercise and eat healthy, you will end up being a slave to disease. If you lack the discipline to work hard, save your money, you will end up a slave to finances. If you lack the discipline to manage your time correctly, you will end up with no free time. If you have self-discipline, if you have the discipline to save your money and work hard and invest your money properly, if you have the discipline to manage your time correctly and not waste a bunch of time, if you have the discipline to exercise and eat healthy, you will end up with freedom. If you want freedom in your life, you have to have discipline.
Act like you playing basketball. Act like you playing football. Compete. That's what bothers me. Many of y'all are not competing. I need effort. Compete. Go to class. I just left for school telling these kids, act like you playing football. Go in that doggone classroom. Compete. Many of you have lost your competitive edge. Get your competitive edge back. I'm not against no other motivational speaker. I'm just competitive.
People say that being driven is unhealthy. Most people say that being obsessed with building something is unhealthy. Most people say that doing anything outside being a lazy piece of fucking shit is unhealthy, when in reality, being a lazy piece of fucking shit is the most unhealthy thing you could ever fucking do. A lot of you guys are mistakenly falling into this victim culture, bro. You have to be very aware of it. You're falling into the vibe out culture, the be happy now culture. You're not understanding, bro, that in 10 years, you're going to wish that you had this time back and you had committed your youth to actually building something, a foundation that you could stand on for the rest of your life. It becomes an obligation the minute you hear these fucking words. The minute you say, like, bro, you deciding that you have an obligation to become the best version of yourself.
I want to see them keep up. Keep up. Let's go. Come on. You supposed to be the man? I know you can be the man for a month. Keep up. We doing this 365. We doing it 365. Keep up. We doing the next mixtape or next album come out. Come on. Where your albums at? I see people trying to do what CJ doing. I ain't seen nobody's blow up yet. Come on. We got another one coming. Come on. We got that dog.
You need to create an abundance in your life that gives you choice. And if you can have truth and find choice in your life, you know without a shadow of a doubt you're living life on your terms. You have succeeded as a man.
You can't do it. Don't put your limitations on me. I'm dead to your limitations. Your limitations don't exist in my world. Those are your limitations. Keep them. Go home, watch them on TV. Go home, read the newspaper about. Go home and look in the mirror.
And my life deserves my developing this what I do well. And becoming the best at it and mastering myself and seeing what I have within me.
Marriages and relationships and friendships are not often killed by one big explosion. They usually die a slow death of a million little paper cuts. Just think about it.
You have to become the kind of person that can push through the hard times. Most people can't do that. Most people cannot push through the challenging, the draining, the frustrating times that make everybody else quit. And every time you push through one of these barriers, you're leaving all of your competition behind and you're moving forward without that. And most people can't do that. So you have to build yourself into someone who has the discipline, the fortitude, the grit, the perseverance to push through the hard times, to become someone who is literally incapable of quitting.
Talk is cheap, action is expensive. Action is always going to cost us something. Like always, right? It's like when you talk about love and people say love is a verb. A verb is interconnected to action, right? You could say it all day, but action has to follow it up. I'll never forget, man, talking to athletes at the University of Tennessee. And cats would come in, man, and, you know, they would always say what they were going to do, what they were going to accomplish, like how they were going to do it. And I'd be like, man, that's phenomenal. And I would always say, man, I got one question for you. What you willing to sacrifice? What you willing to give up? Right? Because that's the action. Right. Everybody wants something. Everybody aspires to get something. That's the easy part. Right? But the challenge is, what am I willing to give up?
One time in your life. But guess what? You will never feel this level of happiness if you don't go for something in your own life. When they knock you down, when they try on you, when they talk about you, and they try to put their foot on your neck. If you stay down, you will never ever get that resolve. Fortify your mind.
and feel this level of happiness as you rise. One time in your life, but I'm blessed to be able to feel it again and again and again and again and again.
You won't leave a legacy behind. You can die tomorrow. No one's gonna know who the f you are, and more importantly, no one's gonna give a f. They're gonna be at your funeral silent as because you haven't done nothing in your fucking life. That's the truth. A lot of you niggas, if you die tomorrow, no one would give a f. That's the truth. No one would give a f. They'd be at your eulogy. They won't be able to say anything about you because you haven't done shit with you the whole time. There's no dopamine. There's no dopamine in there at 300 pounds. You got nothing. Your hormones are shot. You have to envision something that is more powerful than you. Something has to get you out of bed. And you have to create it. It has to be false. Because you're not it. You're a fat piece of shit. And that's the reality of it.
You gotta outgrind them. You gotta get up earlier. You gotta stay up later. You gotta execute, and you gotta go from 70.
Mine's gonna be
shit. And now I ask you this question: what do you do when 1,000 other people want exactly what you want? What do you do when you're not the only one that wants to make $1 million in your company? You're not the only one that wants to be the president. You're not the only one that wants to be the CEO. What if you're not the only one that wants what you want? What if there are thousands of other people who want what you want? You have to outwork them. We're not gonna wait. We're gonna do work. We're gonna put in work. Because every time you put in work, you get the same consequences. You get paid. You get rewarded. Do more.
I'm saying to you, whatever you gotta do it, because if you don't, life is gonna whoop you until you surrender. How do you hang in there during the hard, difficult times, Gleb? You must have faith. You've got to believe in yourself.
Video games, guys, this is one more things. It's like right now in the world, like killing our young generation.
Feel you, man.
You know why, guys? Because they spend hours and hours with video games. This is kill your brain, you know, like maybe this year, 2022, I play maybe 1 hour in all one, maybe 2 hours, okay, let's say 2 hours. But
I think it's more important is to realize that self-esteem is earned. It's only earned by you with yourself. You're not going to get self-esteem because everybody praises you. You somebody tell you your whole life that you're brilliant, you're a genius, you're beautiful, you're handsome, and you not believe it. Someone can tell you you're a piece of crap and you're never going to become anything, and there's a part of you can say, I'll show you, as many people have, and then they develop drive out of it, right? So it's really, self-esteem comes from doing incredibly difficult things where you know you pushed yourself. It's not virtue signaling. It's not telling people about it. It's what you know inside your soul is true.
Meaning they wish to be there. If they wished to be anywhere else, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. And by extension, they would be exactly where they wish to be. I want you to understand at home, whether you're successful or unsuccessful, you wish to be where you are. If you wished to be big, you'd be big. You would train all day, every day. There is no such thing as wanting to be big and wishing to be big truthfully and not being big.
Everything in your body telling you not to do it. You have that mindset, you're not gonna hit it. Okay? Same thing in football, any contact sport. You go in there acting like you're gonna get hit hard. Alright? You're gonna get hit hard. So you go in there full force. You don't even have that mindset that you're not gonna hit it. You go in there and you're my bitch, and you pick that shit up. Ronnie Coleman, you say, if you can pick it up, it's lightweight, baby.
And there are those of you were this close, but you compromised. You let your feelings get the best of you. You compromised. You let your anger make you say something that you didn't really want to say. You let the fact that you was lonely. You got lonely, you did stuff that you know you probably wouldn't do. Some of you have sold your greatness and your destiny for a couple dollars. And you let a little pain stop you from your dream. Girl, you was there. You was running your business. You were there. and your mama didn't like the fact that you was doing it. Your mama didn't understand, and you let your mama in your ear. Like it was your mama's dream. You let your daddy talk you out of it. That was yours. That was something the Creator gave to you.
Comes a day where being average just sickening to you.
I didn't quit because people didn't understand. I worked harder.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
Can pipe dream, and it actually can happen if you manifest shit, bro. You can achieve anything you want to achieve in this life. You are your only obstacle, bro. You can literally achieve anything.
So I ask you to name the 3 top people in our life, because I'm afraid some of you ain't got enough gas on your own. You just don't have it. I'm just being real. Some of you don't have enough gas to just get up and do what you're supposed to do. You just don't. You're just not that disciplined. You don't have the gas to come to class when you're supposed to come to class. You just don't have it. You just don't have it. You get a test and you're just scared. You don't want to take the test. Your anxiety start coming. You just don't have enough gas to do it. So the reason why I asked you to write down 3 people you love, because what I want you to do for me today is I want you to stop thinking about you when you think about school, and I want you to start thinking about them.
If you want to add a little extra meaning, a little extra spark, a little extra depth to your relationship with whoever, start treating them as well as you treat strangers. There are guys out there who will hold the door going into a store for a lady that's going through, but they never hold the door for their wife. Shame on you. Shame on you. We hurt the ones we love because we don't hold them in as high a regard on a daily basis as we do the stranger.
That's why people love to go on there, because they want to show you the good side of life. I'm not teaching good side of life. So I had to figure out a way when I came on in 2016 of teaching you what life really is for the majority of us is hell. And so while people love to show you the cars and the house and the vacations and shit, all that's good, all that's happy. I'm going to show you the side that I know most of you are going through. And people hide very well. I don't want to hide anymore. I hid it for 24 years. So that's why now I told you, we can talk about whatever you want. Because as human beings, the first thing we have to learn, I also stuttered real bad growing up. So if you hear me stutter every now and then, it's because that was part of my life also. So it's funny, human beings want to show you the best side and they want to hide the worst side. I'm going to teach you how to be vulnerable, because that's the only way you fix yourself. You don't fix yourself by coming out here and me selling you some books.
That's what people need. People need to believe there's hope for a better life out there.
You've got to believe in your ability. You've got to believe in your service, your company, your ideas, unquestionably. The dog came from what I went through. That the dog didn't come from school. The dog didn't come from getting a PhD. The dog didn't come from getting these big checks. That's not where the dog came from. The dog came, so our children are watching all this success and we wonder why the millennial generation, nobody ever told them to dream. Nobody ever told them that DNA is in their dream. We told them that their DNA is in their money.
Nothing in life, and that's great, comes easy. You want to work with the blood, sweat, and tears. Only with true pain can you truly enjoy pleasure. Only with true sadness can you truly enjoy happiness. Only when there's dark can there be bright. Let's go!
Now you shining in it. Now you looking in the mirror like I'm number one. And let me tell you something. I don't know if I'm number one or not, and I won't know. I won't go look at that list. Why? Because I'm too busy grinding. And some of you should be busy practicing, and you staring at yourself in the mirror. You can't handle pain. If you can't handle disappointment, look, you might as well check out now, cash out now. Just quit, give up. Like, it ain't even, like, for real, because you're going to go through some stuff. And I say it all the time. Look, I don't care that you go through pain. Get a reward for it. I figured my biological father wasn't in my life. I ain't really started talking to my man until I was 30. I lived in abandoned buildings, ate out of trash can. I figured I might as well blow up. I might as well be successful. I went through too much not to turn it into a book. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? We all gonna go through pain. Some of us stay there. We all go through pain, but some of us stay on the ground and cry about it.
So I had a saying when I was on radio, stand up for what you believe in because you can fall for anything. And I would go door to door. I have my kids on one side of the street. I would be on the other, and I'd knock on doors. Hello, my name is Les Brown. Tell everybody I'm still standing.
As a kid, I was a high school dropout. When I was a kid, I ate out of a bag, slept in a abandoned building, ate out of a trash can. When I was a kid, my old dude wasn't in my life. I'm a grown man now. All I do is, it ain't a song, no matter what.
You want to make your dream come true, you got to stay focused. Some people rather get even than get ahead. Stay focused on where you want to go. I just kept on doing what I was supposed to do.
I am giving you permission to be great. I'm giving you permission to be everything you were called to be.
I like video games, but I say no because you kill your time. Most important thing, okay, you can buy whatever video game around the world, but you're never gonna buy time, you know. For young guys, when you're 14, 15, every minute is important, you know. This is like, it's very, very important. Like, don't spend like time, like hours and hours with video games.
Just stay hungry, stay dedicated, like keep your head down and try to stay focused. I know it's hard, and even if you do get distracted, if that's your goal, that's your main goal, don't let that like sway you from your goal, man. Just, I don't know, don't give up on your dreams, bro.
Every single one of y'all watching this video could be successful. You just gotta put in that work and have that mentality like, I can do this, I can. But this shit possible, bro. I started this shit with zero, twin. Like, I started with 0 subscribers, nigga. And we up 800,000, bro. That shit is crazy. And we all could goddamn be having motion in our own ways. Well, high risk come rewards. Like, you had to take that risk. You had to do what you want to do. And you gotta accept the fact that it's a risk that you can possibly fail. And you gotta push through that shit. You can't fail and be like, all right, it's over with, I'm a bum. No, nigga, you gotta keep pushing. There's so many fucking millionaires in this world, my nigga. And you can be one, my nigga.
I'm gonna do my own hustle. I'm a go-getter. I'm a winner, and I'm gonna always find a way to come out on top, no matter what position you put me in. I'm about to buy another house. Like, my wife has MS, and we need to get out of the winter, and we need to get some vitamin D. And they were like, I wouldn't do that if I were you. I was like, well, you're not me.
So another year is come and gone, and a lot of us are the same place we were last year. What the fuck are you waiting on? We sleep 1/3 of our fucking lives, and we think we can take fucking days off.
Come on, guys. Listen to me. You have to be careful when you hang around average people. All they're going to do is tell you what they can't do, and that's okay that they can't do it, but that has absolutely nothing to do with us.
You have to be your best self and your least motivated. And that's the tricky part about all that shit. Motivation is just a word. You have to have these different things in your mind on where you want to go.
Learn to act on stage.
Has a dream and a goal, and he'll do whatever it takes. And I need you to understand that the bigger your dream is, the earlier you're going to have to get up.
If you're worried about something that someone did to you years ago, you're being to yourself, man. You're not getting out there and squeezing that fucking soul out every day.
Yeah.
If you grind hard, man, I ain't got time to worry about your monkey ass. I ain't got time to worry about you, man. Because tomorrow, I got to go back to the grind. And tomorrow, I go back to the grind again.
And I'm a regular guy, just like everybody else is listening. Don't ever think or believe that you gotta smoke what they smoke, drink what they drink, wear what they wear, be a part of whatever it is they may be doing. And guess what? If it's considered something negative to me, but yet you're doing it that makes you happy, I want you to do what makes you happy. Live your life. But once it's presented, or if it's ever, because a lot of stuff ain't presented, because people be like, yo, Reese ain't, you know. Yeah. So guess what? Everything about my life and my career has been done as a regular guy, still wearing Chuck Taylors, even though I could afford everything, and living my best life. Yes, sir. And where I'm at every day, and I'm gonna outwork everybody in the room, and I'm gonna go get it.